waste sweat. We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all won't. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways sweat. We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all won't.
But then immortal swarm of poisonous secular order storms in like sorcerous swordsmen, caught in the fist of a fascist empire. I blast back with me under fire, burning at 451 degrees Fahrenheit like literature fire. Get your minds deprogrammed from the whole scam. Motherfucker ain't my Uncle Sam, man. Old Sam's a sham, slamming protesters' faces in the concrete. My whole mob's deep like Prodigy, wreaking havoc on you cop beasts. Watch these Molotovs leak, styrofoam, napalm on martial law streets. You'll step off and it's all peace, but if not, I'm rapping demonic politicians in sheets. Even a patriot act can't abolish my speech is freedom. I see demons in your eyes every time you read your speeches leaking with lies and surfers thieves in the night. You see I read the things you tried to hide, indignant finding truth between the lies. Innocence of discordia, bringing a mic into the political arena. Even the corporate old mass media couldn't hide all the people FEMA let die during Katrina. A perfect opportunity for development of new regulations, giving Blackwater paramilitary a new station in the event of another emergency in our nation. They started raping the Constitution, and the sad part is nobody cares enough to do shit. You fucking sheeple are useless. Genesis of Discordia, life scientist, son of Saturn, Cyclone, G malicious, murder bloody on the beat.
What's new? Just a different angle to the huge hustle. Down spiral has begun while the government is pimping you. President's skin color never really mattered. People dying on the streets while their pockets getting fatter, and you know they're getting paid while they're steadily destroying overpopulated land never meant for your territory. Ignoring all the rape and murder in the history, and the elders tell the story while you think it's all a mystery. Y'all might be blinded, but it's clear to me I'm seeing it. They're trying to put an end to the international power struggle, orchestrated within a secret political hustle. Anybody refusing to cooperate is getting muscled. They make you think they're doing the right thing, so you trust them. Ain't important to them, acknowledge you as a person unless you're speaking against them. Brainwashing has begun, bear witness to your demise of a well-thought-out system.
Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways sweat. We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all won't. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways sweat. We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all won't. Fuck the new world orders, built on the foundation of lies. Open your eyes, my third eye shine bright like the sun. They got me on the run, a fugitive because I refuse to accept they slithering ways like the rest you shivering lames. My brain waves intercepted and decoded the message. When I transformed into perceptor, the scientists make knowledge more regardless of doubt and skeptics. Believe what you want, motherfuckers, it's your death wish. But I'ma keep swinging on devils till I'm breathless. Countless nights of being restless, plotting my next move. I stay recluse, growing anger every time I see Obama on the tube. The Cobra Commander-in-Chief, they changed the skin color from the last one that gained more belief. Y'all went from the burning bush filled with lies to a nigga under the sea with a PhD. Prepping humans for destruction through mind abduction. I'm like the baking soda arm with a hammer so they can't touch this. Then the sense of discordia rain on their parade like crop dusters with some sort of substance. Not recognized by many, it's called the truth. But y'all walking cadavers would never know if it hit you in the face. Panphobic motherfuckers taking everything on face value. When to them your life has no value. Going through life like cattle. Mark of the beast, brand you barcode, scan your hand for food. Document your every move, check hand of humanimal planet. I'm on some Hannibal B.A. Baracus 18 plotting to destroy them bastards. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways sweat. We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all won't. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways sweat. We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all won't.
If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen.
Brainwashing has begun, bear witness to your demise of a well-thought-out system.
Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways sweat. We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all won't. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up, blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways sweat. We blaze the truth up, not paid for this, but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all won't.
But then immortal swarm of poisonous secular order storms in like sorcerous swordsmen, caught in the fist of a fascist empire. I blast back with me under fire, burning at 451 degrees Fahrenheit like literature fire. Get your minds deprogrammed from the whole scam. Motherfucker ain't my Uncle Sam, man. Old Sam's a sham, slamming protesters' faces in the concrete. My whole mob's deep like Prodigy, wreaking havoc havoc on you cop beasts. Watch these Molotovs leak, styrofoam, napalm on martial arts streets. You'll step off and it's all peace. But if not, I'm rapping demonic politicians in sheets. Even a patriot act can't abolish my speech is freedom. I see demons in your eyes. Every time you read your speeches leaking with lies. And surfers, thieves in the night. You see I read the things you tried to hide. Indignant finding truth between the lines. Genesis of discordia, bringing a mic into the political arena. Even the corporate old mass media couldn't hide all the people FEMA let die during Katrina. A perfect opportunity for development of new regulations, giving Blackwater paramilitary a new station. In the event of another emergency in our nation, they started raping the Constitution. And the sad part is, nobody cares enough to do shit. You fucking sheeple are useless. Genesis of discordia, life scientist, son of Saturn, Cyclone, G malicious, murder bloody on the beat.
What's new? Just a different angle to the huge hustle. Down spiral has begun while the government is pimping you. President's skin color never really mattered. People dying on the streets while their pockets getting fatter. And you know they're getting paid while they're steadily destroying overpopulated land never meant for your territory. Ignoring all the rape and murder in the history. And the elders tell the story while you think it's all a mystery. Y'all might be blinded, but it's clear to me I'm seeing it. They're trying to put an end to the international power struggle, orchestrated within a secret political hustle. Anybody refusing to cooperate is getting muscle. They make you think they're doing the right thing, so you trust them. Ain't important to them, acknowledge you as a person unless you're speaking against them. Brainwashing has begun, bear witness to your demise of a well-thought-out system.
Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways what? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways what? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want. Fuck the new world orders, building the foundation of lies. Open your eyes, my third eye shine bright like the sun. They got me on the run, a fugitive because I refuse to accept they slithering ways like the rest you shivering lanes. My brain waves intercepted and decoded the message. When I transformed into perceptor, the scientists make knowledge more regardless of the doubt and skeptics. Believe what you want, motherfuckers, it's your death wish. But I'ma keep swinging on devils till I'm breathless. Countless nights of being restless, plotting my next move. I stay recluse, growing anger every time I see Obama on the tube. The Cobra Commander-in-Chief, they changed the skin color from the last one that gained more belief. Y'all went from the burning bush filled with lies to a nigga under the sea with a PhD. Prepping humans for destruction through mind abduction. I'm like the baking soda arm with a hammer so they can't touch this. Then the sense of discordia rain on their parade like crop dusters with some sort of substance. Not recognized by many as called the truth. But y'all walking cadavers would never know if it hit you in the face. Panphobic motherfuckers taking everything on face value. When to them your life has no value. Going through life like cattle. Mark of the beast, branch your barcode, scan your hand for food. Document your every move, jackhanded humanimal planet. I'm on some Hannibal B.A. Baracus 18 plotting to destroy them bastards. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways what? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways what? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want.
If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen.
Brainwashing has begun, bear witness to your demise of a well-thought-out system.
Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways what? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want. Wake the fuck up, we raise the stakes up. Blaze the snakes cut, y'all can't change our ways what? We blaze the truth up, not paid for this but hip-hop run through our veins, so we say what y'all want.
But then immortal form, unfortunate secular order storms in like sorcerous swordsmen, holding the fist of a fascist empire. I blast back with me under fire, burning at 451 degrees Fahrenheit like literature fire. Getting your minds deprogrammed from the whole scam. Motherfucker ain't my Uncle Sam, man. Old Sam's a sham, slamming protesters' faces in the concrete. My whole mob's deep like Prodigy, wreaking havoc on you cop beasts. Watch these Molotovs leak, styrofoam, napalm on martial arts streets. You'll step off and it's all peace. But if not, I'm rapping demonic politicians in sheets. Even a patriot act can't abolish my speech is freedom. I see demons in your eyes. Every time you read your speeches leaking with lies. And surfers, thieves in the night. You see I read the things you tried to hide. Indignant finding truth between the lines. Genesis of discordia, bringing a mic into the political arena. Even the corporate old mass media couldn't hide all the people FEMA let die during Katrina. A perfect opportunity for development of new regulations, giving Blackwater paramilitary a new station. In the event of another emergency in our nation, they started raping the Constitution. And the sad part is, nobody cares enough to do shit. You fucking sheeple are useless. Genesis of discordia, scientist, son of Saturn, Cyclone, G malicious, murder bloody on the beat.
What's new? Just a different angle to the huge hustle. Down spiral has begun while the government is pimping you. President's skin color never really mattered. People dying on the streets while their pockets getting fatter. And you know they're getting paid while they're steadily destroying overpopulated land never meant for your territory. Ignoring all the rape and murder in the history. And the elders tell the story while you think it's all a mystery. All might be.
And hello. Hopefully it's on. We'll see if we get any sound here on the watch back. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we got audio. I do think I have audio, but I don't have the desktop audio. Let's see if that worked again. There'd be a little bit of a delay. Let's see if we got audio. And if not, I'll turn my ass up. Or my mouth, but whatever. Not much of a difference these days. I do think I have audio, but I don't have the desktop audio. Let's see if that worked again. There'd be a little bit of a delay. Let's see if we got audio. All right. And if not, I'll turn my ass up. Or my mouth, but whatever. Not much of a difference these days. Huh. I'm not convinced I've got the mic coming out. Let's see if that worked again. Must be wondering, oh, why? I hope I'm coming out. I'm just gonna jump on the phone here and see what its audio does. All of my audio gets rerouted and goes to other places when I'm podcasting. So the mic coming out. I gotta get this procedure done. Anyway, if you look around, yeah, I've been working on the studio. I've kind of spruced things up a little bit. Got a few things going on here. If I jump over to my other camera, you can look over my right shoulder here. And goes to other places. Now, so I gotta get this procedure done. No, I'm not sure if if you look around, yeah, I've been working on the studio. See if do we have a little bit our guest? No, our guest got switched to another place because he's having a nap. Anyway, let me jump in here and see if I'm at least being heard. Oh yeah, I guess you're gonna get that tunnel from hell kind of thing going. All right, let's see where we are here. Fucking YouTube. I hate these phones. No, our guest got switched. Oh, I sound like a baby boomer now. Place, because he's having a nap. Anyway, go to my channel here and see if I'm at least being heard. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I guess you're gonna get that tunnel from hell kind of thing going. All right, let's see where we are here. I hear my voice. That's a good sign. I hate these phones. Well. There we go. All right, seems to be working. Good. Fucking. There we go. Perfect. All right. Anyway, yeah, I have an interesting show planned. If everything works out, as it often doesn't, but I digress. Yeah, if everything works out according to plan. We should be having a special guest, of which you have not heard from in quite a while. So I'm very excited to have him join us from his slumber. And we'll just have to. Planned if everything works out. I'm gonna have to get that off of the screen because you're just gonna see a tunnel of death. We probably got like a couple of people listening right now, and it's probably me and somebody else. But now that I know that that's working, I bet you're hearing a big, huge echo because I bet you I'm channeling that in and away from me, so I'm not monitoring it, and it was just playing on its own. So the show officially starts now. Anyway, give me a quick 2 minutes here. Just got to go fill up my coffee cup here, and I'll be right back.
I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Ballin'. I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Oh, toxic. Tighter than purse strings. Deeper than pockets. Kinda wallet. Knock a femur out of socket. Crap shooter, blast is on target. Income out of control, crash the stock market. In the club, rocking tube socks monogram. More baller than Tupac's hologram. Shot calling in, looking for business. Ball harder than snooker cricket. I get it. Money grip it, leave insane tips. No limit, filthy with it. Richie Rich ain't shit. My cheese is off the cheese art. Please, I wanna restart. This game is too easy, man. Visa got a me card. Everything rocked is expensive. Knowledge of products extensive. Not apprehensive. Wanna shop every day. Ball so hard that shit cray. I'm ballin'. I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Ballin'. I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Pickpocket ain't pocket, everything is a steal. It's like every day is motherfucking Christmas for real. Sometimes I can't believe that I'm as rich as I feel, but I'm as big of a deal as frickin' Rita McNeil. Is big or was? Is she dead? She's fine. Alright, great, I'm rich, name's Kaboom, and I'm dynamite. On my grind all day, on my grind all night. Y'all eyeball mine, but it's mine. Mine so loaded, people give me things, shove it in my hand. VIP, everywhere, yeah, it's fun to be the man. The club owners know me, everybody understands. I ain't even gotta put 100 in their hands. I brag and they get it cause I'm following through. You should feel super honored that I'm talking to you. Don't question my authority, I walk with a crew. Act like I own the place cause I probably do. Ballin', I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Ballin', I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Pimp cup for Bacardi Daiquiri. What's this? Pink slip for Ferrari Factory. Yo, what's this? NASA found a platinum asteroid. Hey, what's this? Space shuttle cause I have to catch it. What's this? I bought a store and this was inside. What's this? I bought a whore and this was inside. Yo, what's this? A real expensive instrumental. What's this? It's nothing, give me that. It's sentimental. Ballin', I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Ball.
Have I been muted this entire fucking time? What the hell? It wasn't supposed to be muted here. That's odd. All right. I don't understand how that's going, but I digress. Oh, I think I should be all right. Hang on a second here. Let me quickly I I think there's a delay also in the recording, but yeah, what a great show, eh? My and of course this is the time where my dog comes at me for attention. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was like an hour ago. Anyway. Well, by the sound of it, it is broadcasting my voice, so that's good. If there was a gap there, I do apologize for that. It showed me the settings for the scene that I had queued where my mic was turned off. So immediately I thought maybe the microphone wasn't reflecting me talking because it was switched off. But I was actually playing the program in session where the mic was active. So I'm not sure if it actually played the mic or it didn't play the mic. It'll be interesting if I look like an idiot and I witness it when I play this back. Yay. Anyway, yeah, like I said, just been doing a bit of work on, you know, on things, getting the studio all kind of sorted out, as you can see. Got my different areas. This will be my main shooting area. And all I'm going to do is just change the lighting depending on the show that I'm doing. Tech Retard will be a much brighter lit kind of environment, a lot more close-ups, and a lot more table and bench action too. So actually these cameras will be repositioned for that. So I'll probably do in the process of shooting the next couple of episodes, which is awesome because when I call it fixing things, like, you know, fixing. Yeah. When I fix things, I usually just start grabbing random shit that's broken or somewhat working and I fuck with it. It's kind of funny. So, but I just go from thing to thing to thing. So I just the next time I have the camera all set up for that, which will be when I'm shooting the episodes, yeah, I'm just going to go on one of those crazy little fixing sprees. And usually I end up breaking so many things that then I have to harvest all the stuff that's left in the shit that I broke. And then I have lots of parts to screw with for season 2. And yeah, there's going to be a good surprise coming up with with that show. I'm going to kind of give you a quick tease anyway. I call it the Voltron bonus show. And if you don't remember what Voltron was, or how it works, too fucking bad. If you don't know how to Google by now, well, there's no saving anybody. So yeah, the Voltron bonus show is what I'm going to call it. So take that for what you think it might be. If you think it's, yep, you're probably right. If you don't know what I'm even talking about, too bad, like I said. But anyway, that's going to be kind of cool. I did have I had a reason why I didn't go on, because I did a really short first episode where I was redoing a piece of what do you call it, a piece of animation I did way back, but my computer was such shit that I really wasn't able to I wasn't really able to do much of anything. I mean, I was able to do the basic rendering for really basic scenes. I couldn't use like volumetric lighting and heavy, like graphics. Like when I say graphics, I mean like like your image maps and stuff like that. You know, yeah, I had to use all small files, so really shit resolution. The renders were done like I think 720p, and it was just horrible on top of horrible. And I mean, I made single frame renders look amazing because I did use volumetric lighting, and I used high resolution image maps for all the textures and all that shit. But it took an hour and a half to render one frame. So imagine, a 30-second animation at 30 frames. It's 900. Oh, yeah, 30 frames, 30. Yeah, it's 900. So 900 hours is not my cup of tea when I have to use the machine for other things. Because when it's rendering, I mean, pretty much up to 90 to 100% of the CPU is being used for all of that, and the GPU if you're lucky enough to have one, which I wasn't at the time. So it took forever. I even tried render farms. I even went to a render farm. I remember buying time at a render farm, and if I was going to pay money, of course I'm going to use all the bells and whistles. Like, I'm not going to fucking pay for something I could have done in 30 hours on my computer. So fucking yeah, I tried it. No. The scene was actually too complex for that particular service. I went and looked at other services, and yeah, these rendering services were like for like ILM and shit, and it was like, yeah, I don't have 40 grand for a 30-second animation, whatever it was. I don't even think it was 30 seconds. I think it was like 22 seconds or something silly. But I said, fuck it. All right. I got so disheartened. I just said, fuck it. I'm just going to go and render it. And yeah, it took 30 fucking hours. Now I had to work. I was working. That was when I was stuck in Regina, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And I was living in, well, I was kind of crashing at a buddy's basement. And sometimes I had to settle for the alley next to the house and sleep in my truck. But every once in a while I got to sleep in the basement. And it wasn't even the same house. The basement of my other friend's place up the street, or the alleyway next to the other guy's house. Anyway, that was crazy. So anyway, the one time though, yeah, I was able to leave my computer gear. I can just let that sucker render, and came back. Still had another 20 hours to go. So I went to the pub, drank my face off, with the money made that day, and went back, slept. I couldn't get back in. That's right. And I ended up having to sleep in my truck anyway. But when I got back in the morning, sure enough, the renders were finished, and there we go. I hated it, but I was proud of it at the same time. It was pretty cool. And I just wish I could use some of the bells and whistles that I took the time to develop in the video itself. I had to turn certain things off that I spent lots of time on, but whatever. The whole point of the episode in the new show is to take that, redo it. I actually have better gear now, so if anything, at the very least, I could render the exact same animation from the files I have on hand, do it in a third or less time with all the bells and whistles. Well, actually, no, probably not, because I had to put on new bells and whistles, which is why I'm going to redo it entirely from scratch and document the whole process. Now, why did I stop after such a quick episode? I realized while I was doing it and screen capturing and the whole thing, the new version of Blender, 8 I think it was 8.9 up from 8.23. Anyway, it was supposed to be a big deal when it came to the sculpture tool and shit. And I kind of wanted to showcase the sculpture tool, and what more perfect a place than a fucking rocky cavern to use a tool like Sculpt or ZBrush or something. If you don't know what it is, it's basically like 3D modeling is graphics, and you work in 3 dimensions instead of 2, obviously. And it works like working with clay. Like you move clay around, you make pits, you add more clay to make piles, that kind of thing. Anyway, It's subtractive or additive, however your workflow is. If you're wondering what I'm doing with my arm over here, it's my dog. Come here. Up. Come up. Come on. No? Camera shy. But she's cute as a button, though. A button that would bite your face off. Rawr. Hi, puppy dog. She's just not quite in camera. In frame. Can you move over here? Can you come here? Huh. I know you don't. You're not allowed. I know. Not usually. Come here. No? You're gonna go to the couch and lay down? Good job. Thanks for coming out there. But yeah. Yeah, I think I put a 10 or 15 second. I think it's a 10 second, 12 second. I can't remember. I put some kind of a delay on the stream in case I say something really crazy. No, actually, no. The whole reason is so I can do a instant replay. I just don't know how to do it yet. I just knew that if I wanted to do it, I wanted to be able to do it. So I have no fucking idea how to do it. There's got to be an option here somewhere in this sea of options. Let's see here, settings, properties. I'm just going to look at you're actually watching me do it. You're looking over my shoulder here. See the arrow? Yeah, that's another thing I did is I took the other monitor out of here. I stuck it over here next to the workshop. And it's funny how that wall just seems to melt away. It's kind of neat. But yeah, it just kind of disappears and goes black. There's actually a whole shelf here, the monitor, the edge of the monitor's up here. It's kind of crazy. But I'm not even sure if that's actually very very focused or not. Let's see what's going on with our friend. Let's see if he's awake. Hello. I'm just gonna shout hello. Hello. I know what I'm gonna do. Can I unmute him? That would be a horrible thing to do. No, I can only mute him or disable his video. But I can't arbitrarily. Well, I could arbitrarily mute him. Yeah, that's right. But I can't arbitrarily unmute him. Anyway, it's supposed to be a surprise, so I hope you're not looking over my shoulder still. Anyway. Yeah, you are looking over my shoulder, aren't you? No, you're not. Ah, good. All right. All right, so what are we going to do here now? All right. Well, starters. For starters, let's see. Well, actually, what I did is I unmuted myself. So if he comes and looks at his screen or whatever, he'll see my mug flashing away. So that'll be a cool thing. But yeah, going back to the whole animation bit there that I was talking about. Yeah, I decided I'm going to rebuild it all completely from scratch, film the whole thing. And yeah, the new version, 8.9, was due to come out. Now, the coup wasn't really a thing other than recovering from the first lockdown, I think, at the time. So the future looked brighter, everything was better. I was still doing halfway decently. I was, making cash, doing odd jobs and what have you. So I was doing all right. In fact, it was kind of weird because, as sad as it is, I was doing better last year at a time when everybody was doing such shit. I was doing surprisingly well. I guess it was just everyone at home needs things, computer related, I guess, because there was a huge uptick in people doing stuff with their computers. So maybe that's what it was. But it was all web related mostly. I mean, but But I will say that at that time, version 2.9 was slated to come out. I think the alpha was just released, and I was waiting for the 2.9. A new 2.9 was coming, and I was kind of putting off recording it when I knew I was just going to redo the fucking thing, and then I was going to re-record it. So I was like, why even bother messing with it? So somewhere on my hard drive in one of my folders, I got that file from that first episode. And what I plan to do when I come back in to finish that sequence. See, I'm going to introduce other projects while I'm doing projects. So right now there's going to be a huge, if I take the footage I have and edit it into the episode, it's going to be out of sequence because I still need to stick in the piece that bridges them together, if that makes any fucking sense at all. I mean, I could change things because a lot of it hasn't been done, so that's kind of easy to change now. But the way that I had it in my head, the way I had it planned anyway, kind of worked a little different. So, but I digress. That whole thing though with that episode is going to be kind of neat, and I think when I get to that sculpture aspect of it, I get to learn, because that's the whole point of that show. That whole series is about me learning, like definitely not mastering, but at least learning stuff that's outside of my skill set. I mean, I have skills, some, you know, but I want to do shit, you know, that I shouldn't be doing. And yeah, I'm going to use the wrong tools initially, you know, and it's going to be interesting, you know, because I'm going to do everything wrong. So it's not going to be a how to do certain things kind of video. It's going to be how not to do them, but also it's going to be show like how to go about the learning process. And it's going to be like a journey. Can't wait for the Voltron segment because it's going to be pretty wild. But yeah, I got some teardown videos I got planned. I got hard drives. I got DVD player. I've got some computer equipment, laptop to fix. I got a bunch of bonus stuff that's going to go into the season that I didn't announce in my breakdown at the very beginning. I don't know if you guys have actually seen it or not. Here, I'll tell you what. I might as well put it on. And hopefully, if everything works, if everything works, you should be able to, let's see here. Look at that. My multitasking sucks because I can't walk and chew bubble gum here. But what I will do is totally pick up where I left off in my subject there, which I completely forget where I was. But yeah. Oh, come on. Is that okay? Good. That's silenced. Yeah, that song that you heard during my little mission to get the coffee there. It's a couple of guys from Vancouver, Canadian hip hop band. What the hell are they called now? I totally know this. It's just I'm shit with names, and I smoke pot, and I just smoked pot, so that's my excuse. But yeah, here I'm gonna play this this episode for you, and I hope my microphone is loud enough. I'm hoping it's loud enough. But anyway, because there was a lot of complaints that my mic wasn't loud enough before, and I don't know if it had something to do with my my capture software or if it's being bottlenecked somewhere. I don't know. Figure it out. I think it's okay for this episode. It seems to be during the broadcast. I don't know how the I don't know if YouTube fucks with it after the fact or whatnot, but nothing would surprise me more. I wonder if we have anybody actually listening. Let's see what we got. Hey, there's 3 watching. I'm getting some thumbs up though, at least. Yay, thanks guys. And yeah, I can't wait for my guest to wake up. He's looking for holes in his eyelids, and yeah, that's his story. I'm sure he'll stick to it. But what we got? Oh, is that chat thing hiding there? Oh, or is that oh, I know what's going on. I also have the what you call it OBS. Sorry, I just brain farted there. Yeah, I've got OBS sitting here in studio mode, so you can queue up the scene that you're gonna play. I guess I don't know if I am actually sharing the desktop or if I'm sharing the window. No, I'm not sharing the desktop. It's just sharing the window. So what I'll do is I'll give this a little breakdown after. I might as well make this whole intro to today's show about my other shows and how I do shows. Why not? But I mean, it's kind of like a insider bit. It's funny because my guest that I'm going to have on actually is a little bit of yeah, he's done a couple of tutorial videos on how to use some of this shit, and I totally love that image, by the way. So what I've done here now is just go to there. I'll show you what I'm looking at. That way you can actually see it. All right. Did my camera just like completely die? Huh. I don't know. That's kind of strange here. Let me just look at something here. Gosh darn it. Huh. That's bizarre. It appears that my camera, my Logitech, is not streaming. I don't know. Doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. What the shit? That's not making me happy at all. Oh well. Or is it because I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what it is. I can't minimize a cocksucker. That's what it is. Hang on a second here. There we go. I bet it's back now. Mind you, I got to go back to the proper. There it is. What the shit? What? Well, was there? What the hell? Oh, there it is. Huh. What the hell's going on with this damn thing? Pissing me off. There we go. Got it back. There we go. All right. See, imagine having to do that for all of the cameras and all of the overlays every time you freaking start. It's a pain in the cock. I swear to God, I hate it. I'm gonna get that chat too, by the way. Make that kind of float over top of the thing. There we go. Cool. And oh wait, that's gotta go up. Let's go down there. That's where we want it. Perfect. All right. Let's do this. There we go. All right. That's how it's supposed to be, I think. So, where was I? Yeah. I was going to show you this Tech Guitar Tech Talk video. And, yeah, here. I wonder if I can just, yeah, what I'll do is I'll just make I'll make a full screen thing. That'll just show, whatever the fuck is on that screen. So I'll go full screen. We'll call it full screen. And in the full screen, we'll have screen fucking existing Samsung screen. There we go. Boom, bada bing bong. And I'm pretty sure you should get the audio. Yeah, all right. I think it'll work. So, yeah, so this is just basically the promotional video that I had made for this thing. And yeah, it goes like this.
I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Ballin'. I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 What's this?
Oh, toxic, tighter than purse strings, deeper than pockets. Kind of wallet, knock a femur out of socket. Crap shooter, blast is on target. Income out of control, crash the stock market. In the club, rocking tube socks monogram. More baller than Tupac's hologram. Shot calling in, looking for business. Ball harder than snooker, cricket.
I get it.
Money grip it, leave insane tips. No limit, filthy with it. Richie Rich ain't shit. My cheese is off the cheese art. Please, I wanna restart. This game is too easy, man. Visa got a me card. Everything rocked is expensive. Knowledge of products extensive. Not apprehensive. Wanna shop every day. Ball so hard that shit cray. I'm ballin'.
I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Ballin'. I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Pickpocket ain't pocket, everything is a steal. It's like every day is motherfucking Christmas for real. Sometimes I can't believe that I'm as rich as I feel, but I'm as big of a deal as frickin' Rita McNeil. As big or was, is she dead?
She's fine.
Alright, great, I'm rich, name's Kaboom, and I'm dynamite. On my grind all day, on my grind all night. Y'all eyeball mine, but it's mine. Mine so loaded, people give me things, shove it in my hand. VIP, everywhere, yeah, it's fun to be the man. The club owners know me, everybody understands. I ain't even gotta put 100 in their hands. I brag and they get it, cause I'm following through. You should feel super honored that I'm talking to you. Don't question my authority, I walk with a crew. Act like I own the place, cause I probably do. Ballin', I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Ballin', I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 What's this?
Pimp cup for Bacardi Daiquiri.
What's this?
Pink slip for Ferrari factory.
Yo, what's this?
NASA found a platinum asteroid.
Hey, what's this?
Space shuttle, cause I have to catch it. What's this?
I bought a store and this was inside.
What's this?
I bought a whore and this was inside.
Yo, what's this?
A real expensive instrumental.
What's this?
It's nothing, give me that. It's sentimental. Ballin', I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Ballin', I got so much shit. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 What's this?
I bet you there's sound now. So that whole last bit. All right, great. That's awesome. Yeah, because I had the audio coming in through a different input. I apologize for that, guys. My the plug in the back of the microphone here was just a little bit wonky. As soon as I touched the mic, I saw the bar move. Yeah, there it is. It's got a little bit of a gap. I should get like a rubber O-ring or something there to kind of keep it. Oh, puppy dog. Good. So you didn't hear that incredible story. Wow, you guys missed it. You can't even read lips because my mouth is behind this thing. Hey, I'm wearing my mask. Speaking of mask, all right. So that video that I played, that music was done by I don't know a couple of guys out of Vancouver. What the hell is the name of it? The group. I'll figure that out. That'll be a quest I'll go on in a little bit. Thanks for the heads up, by the way. Thanks for the heads up. Appreciate that there, chat. I'm just pulling up. I got a blast from the past. One of the characters that I had made back in the day, Robert John Vandross. Well, he's making a bit of a comeback, and I'm making the comeback video right now, in fact, and this is part 1 of it. So I just gotta find the stupid thing here. Oh, there it is, right there, right where I thought it was initially. All right, let's toss that into here. Is that it? Nope. Come on, motherfucker. Get in there. Oh, I see. Oh, you want to be a pain in the ass, you do. Oh, I see. Select one more files to open. Yeah, that one. Oh. There we go. All right, let's see what we got for...
Began. Besides, I might not have another opportunity to be blessed by you cool ass mother.
All right, there it is. Okay, good. Okay. Sorry if you guys could hear that. It looks like it actually did play out. Huh. Wow. I'm going to take it out of there and put that one on. And then you can't hear that. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I was just fucking with the audio settings there just for my own information there.
I want to bring it back.
Here you go.
Back to where it all began. Besides, I might not have another opportunity to be blessed by you cool ass motherfuckers and sweet shit talkers. The first time we had this little talk, I remember saying that the troll armies were upon us and would not stop. But not in so many words. Now, without pointing any fingers around and without being the motherfucking man that told you so, well, it appears we've lost the war. It's a new war now. Fuck. It's a resistance, a rebellion. Call it what you want, but it's a war of attrition. And we're out in the open like newly hatched baby sea turtles. Nobody likes baby sea turtles getting killed. Well, I don't. You know what else I don't like? They killed Luke Skywalker. He was a dope-ass motherfucker than just a dope. I can't call people retards anymore, and motherfuckers get mad at statues and history and books because it's a reminder of our evil capacity. Books, man. Burning fucking books up, tearing down statues only does one thing, and that's make me mad. Mad at how we deceive ourselves and pretend we're not capable of evil if we remove that evidence and lie to ourselves and everyone around us. Truth is that evil is what evil does, and it appears that even these self-proclaimed warriors of justice, anti-fanatical and tortured armchair warriors, have taken to the streets in an evil and twisted, abso-motherfucking-lutely domination-driven evil. Yeah, and it's gotten even worse from there. My God, there's not going to be a lot of time, but there are some things you can do. I've made a small list, so here it is. Number 1, get off your motherfucking ass and get some exercise, because you're gonna need it. Whether you're running from a bear or cheetah. That rhymes. You might find yourself having to be running a little faster than a motherfucker behind you. So don't look back, just run. The Groove has everybody down and unhealthy from breathing in that bacteria all day from these damn masks and sitting around in the house. Not exposing your immune system weakens it, and that's no lie. So you're gonna need to get in shape. Trust me, I mentioned long ago, the ship we call free speech was to set sail. And yeah, it did. You didn't take my warning, you didn't heed my advice, and I ain't blaming you. Who would trust a motherfucking voice like this? But oh well, now we're gonna have to take some risks bringing it back, and that means setting an example like a fearless tiger in this day while others duck and obey unlawful and unhealthy orders. Maybe you can inspire someone to say no. I've had enough. I get it, you never asked to be on this planet. You just want it to go by as painlessly as possible so you can wake up in the morning refreshed without stress. Well, sunshine, that shit left the building. It's far more stressful living under imprisonment than it is to feel the excitement of being truly free. It's just you that's gotten used to the hand that feeds you and slaps you around like a smooth-talking pimp slaps his hoe. Break that mentality. Get up and know that we got here collectively, riding the wave of something that seems to move faster than society. Look yourself in the mirror and ask that face, are you proud of yourself? Are you satisfied with what you see? Do you feel safe? If you watch your face as you ask, you will know if you're lying to yourself and being a motherfucking parrot mouthpiece or a cool-ass motherfucker. Don't tell someone to be something you can't be. Don't preach to do something you wouldn't do, and don't tell someone to see something in a way you can't see. Enjoy some difference in opinion and grow. Hate some things. Love some things. And use that shit to change things for a positive and expect resistance, but never an ultimatum. Cause that's some bullshit. I don't really know, but I feel dark times ahead. But this is a chance at a new beginning. Cause the troll armies are also exposed and need to answer for their crimes. Be civil and not the monsters you were born to fear. I'm out.
And that's Robert J. Vandross with Smooth Sounds of the Saxophone. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if you guys were able to hear that, but it looked like it went out on my mixer there. So, yeah, that's, I think we'll call that the fifth, or it might be the sixth appearance of our JV. Yeah, started him off back in 2014, I think it was. And every once in a while, I'd throw out a little bit of a pep talk at people and use that character. And it was just a kind of a easy listening character, funny, you know. Anyway, I got some news regarding that character, and that'll be coming up, I don't know, probably by Wednesday, I think. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I got to finish the damn audio portion of the second part of that, because it's going to break off into an infomercial style video featuring Robert J. Vandross. And yeah, it'll basically kind of have, I guess you could say, a commercial kind of a quality to it, but in a parody sense. Hang on a second. Is there somebody there? I don't know. Is someone there? Is someone there, doggy? Did Timmy fall down the well? Is there a person there? Yes, no? You'd be losing your fucking mind if there was. Okay, so there isn't. Good. Is nobody there? What do you mean you don't know, dog? What do you mean you don't know? I don't know. We'll go to the door and see if there's someone there. Is there someone there? Oh, I know what you want. All right. Well, if there's somebody there, you'll have a cookie. You know that word, right? Okay. The guy at the door has a cookie. Go get the guy at the door. Yeah. Yeah, go get him. He's got a cookie. Go get him. Yeah, go get him. Wow. She almost understands. Yeah, the dog whisperer. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. So anyway, the whole Robert J. Vandross thing, yeah. The second part's going to be kind of like a KTEL commercial. So you will get to hear Robert J. Vandross sing. But there's going to be a special announcement made as well. So what else? Yeah, so you guys right now, the channel that you're on is my main channel, which I'm going to keep using for artistic endeavors and what have you, but I am going to start dividing my content. I'm going to be moving all podcast related things over to my Truth Hurts channel, which is there. I can pull that up and just get it on the screen so you know what to look for. I'll switch to the accounts. So I'm kind of just announcing like the shows that I'll be. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll be announcing the shows that that I'm doing on the different channels because I'm going to definitely be dividing content. Now I've also got a lot of, speaking of content, I've got lots of footage that I have not done fuck all with. I've got a couple of watch-alongs, which I could turn into like kind of reaction videos for a couple different things that I was putting together, and I put a stop to that when I used that half of the place for storage. So yeah, it's kind of impossible to do anything with it. But I digress. Well, yeah, I was pulling that up. I'm just going back and forth, trying to figure out where the hell I'm going here. Yeah, I've already switched channels. So yeah, I've got about 6 or 7 different channels. If anybody, by the way, watching this has heard from FYGP in the last couple of days, let me know if you've talked to him, if he's doing all right or whatever. Last I heard, his mom wasn't doing too good. And I haven't really heard from him for a while, so just throwing that out there. No one probably needs to worry. People often go on their sabbaticals and they get the fuck out of Dodge for a while and get off, the internet. It's a pretty, well, I don't want to use the word toxic because people throw that word around like fucking, like fucking bullshit. But yeah. It's yeah, just don't worry. I'm just in that state where yeah, people have people dropping like flies all over the place, so it's kind of coming with the territory these days. Well, it's a good thing I smoked that joint because now I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I digress. So yeah, Truth Hurts. I have 105 subscribers. Holy shit. Did I actually I don't know if I'm going to be showing you too much. I don't know. I don't really care. Monetization, content. Yeah, you know what too? I'm breaking all the content up here. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to go over that quickly right now, just so that if your attention span is as short as mine, you'll get the information quick, and I'll do it quick so I don't forget because of my short attention span. So yeah, I will be doing Grand Theft Auto streams. Grand Theft Auto Online and any online gaming, and there's a channel I have called Teb Sucks at Gaming. I go by the name of Tebrion in a lot of online games and what have you, as well as Tiberius. But yeah, Teb Sucks at Gaming is one channel. You guys have just been introduced to Tech Retard Tech Talk. Truth Hurts is where I'm going to be doing all the podcast related stuff and even feature videos along those lines. So, yeah, so Truth Hurts is going to be the new official channel for Save the Silly Humans, and Save the Silly Humans is going to be taking on a name change, but we're going to keep the initials. I want to change the word silly with a new adjective every month. So if you guys got ideas for, you know what, change. The humans are the only part that has to stay the same. The and humans. The other two words can be swapped out with anything you want that are S's. I'd like to hear your ideas, and if I like them, I'll probably feature them and use them, because I want to do what I want to do is want to make a graphic. So for each podcast I do, I just flash up a different scene, and somehow the say that, like, it could be graffiti on a wall, or it could be on a sign or in a menu somewhere. I want to stick it into the scene, whatever it is, and have it, like, be part of the scene. Just make like an art kind of thing. Okay, I got a lot of artwork and a lot of things going through my head there as well. It's probably why it's going to be fun to do the live streams with the tech guitar, because I've done one just for shits and giggles, dealing with the producer. You probably saw it and got the shit bored out of you. But is anybody actually chatting on there? Or are you all tuned out now? I don't see anybody in the chat saying anything, so unless there's a problem with it. For all I know, I'm not even streaming. But yeah, I was going through the channels here. So so what we got here? Yeah, Truth Hurts, and then Robbed Reviews. That's where I'm going to be having the movie reviews, obviously, and also any watch-alongs or reaction videos. I was thinking of doing reaction videos to reaction videos, and I think I'm going to do that later tonight, just for shits and giggles, because I don't know, like, I've watched absolute fucking planks, like, do these reaction videos, and it's like, oh, I could make a reaction video. Like, anybody can make a reaction video, but are you interesting? And I watched these fucking planks of wood. Like, there's only one or two that I actually enjoy watching, and I'm watching more for them. Like, I could give a fuck about the movie, and they all do their video series as if they live in a closet, and they're afraid to go on Twitter. They're afraid to look at social media and memes, because they'll get, a spoiler to something they still haven't seen or even heard of, right? And it's funny because I think the reaction video watchers, the audience, the actual audience itself, has their own subculture, because if these people are truly not watching social media to stay away from spoilers to these movies and shit like that, then they're not traversing in those circles. And I just find it funny then, because why are these completely unrelated channels going through these cycles of movies that are virtually the same? It's like one of them will do, like, Die Hard, and then suddenly everyone else within a week or two posts that they're watching Die Hard. And then, like, then it's Alien, and then after Alien, and it's, 3, 4, 5 movies, like key movies too, like at key points. I can understand if it's like seasonal, like, okay, Die Hard might be a bad example, because yeah, it's near Christmas time, and some people consider it a Christmas movie, some don't, and there's controversy. So I could see that one popping up into that whole spectrum. But 11 months out of the year, what's a good example? What's a really good example of a movie that they all did, like, almost simultaneously? I can't I just smoked a goddamn joint and I can't think of one. But anyway. Oh, Lethal Weapon. There you go. Again, it happened, that movie had Christmas in it, but it wasn't a Christmas movie. There was no real controversy about it. So that movie could have happened any time of the year. But no, they all did it like around the same time. Anyway. And it wasn't even close to Christmas, actually. One of them did. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just funny because you see them pop up. You watch one reaction video, then suddenly YouTube thinks, oh, this guy likes watching reaction videos all of a sudden. So I see these absolute planks doing it, and it's like, you know, no. It's like watching a plank of wood watch a movie. Like, oh, look, it moved, and now it's trying to talk, you know, and not sound stupid. But I know all about that. Don't worry. I'm the oh, Brad 42948. Hey, how you doing? I just happen to have the chat pulled up. It just happens to be right there. Yeah. Well, it doesn't appear that let's see here. Well, at least if he does show up, he'll be well rested. I'm just gonna drag him right into what the shit. Oh, I put him in the wrong one. Hello. He's not unmuted yet. The music ones are good to like. I kind of agree because some of the music reactions are really good, especially when I see some old OG like from the hood, and he's listening to Bob Dylan and or Pink Floyd and just blown away by the production value, like what's actually happening, and having like an unbiased, open, analysis of something completely alien. Yeah, I think that's good. Like I actually don't mind those at all. And watching reactions, that's when I think there's still some hope left in people, But what is it? I see. No, the whole thing with the reaction videos is that, like, I don't know. It looked like it was just a total trend, and it got to the point where it's like everybody's kind of doing it, and it's like, and trying to pretend that they don't know about the other ones doing it. I don't know if it makes any sense. Like they pretend like they're in a bubble and like they don't look at anything, and I call bullshit on like most of them. There's a one chick. She's like, I don't know, like a farm chick, and Christ, I can't even think of her name. But anyway, she does a millennial thing, Millennial Mondays or something. She's truly funny. She's truly funny. Like I could totally see her having the upbringing where she just wouldn't be anywhere near a television set her entire upbringing until she, got out of, flew the coop basically and got out. And yeah, it's kind of funny. Hopefully I'm not fucking with my mixer here and just grabbing my smokes. Anyway, Russell as I hit the mic. But yeah. There's a couple good ones out there, and then I watch these other ones. Like there's a couple that that claim that they're filmmakers, and it's like, oh, a filmmaker's reaction, okay, and they all end up saying the same thing over and over and over again. Oh, good choice of lighting. Oh, I like that. I like that long shot, and it's like, just stop. I mean, if you're really gonna do something like that, break it down. Maybe you do in your full length ones, but the short ones don't quite do it for me. not enough to go over to Patreon and pay you money to watch you for like a fucking hour and a half at a pop. That's just not gonna happen. Not with me. I'm way too busy. I don't even have time to read the back of a cereal box, let alone, watch too many things that stretch more than a half an hour. I'll tell you that. But they don't go online, but they are online. Yeah, it's I mean, like I said, I call bullshit a little bit. Like, I'm sure you stay away from certain channels. Now, I guess they have like one or two of them have significant others, and they'll do their social media and screen it for them, so they don't have a spoilerific afternoon. I can see some of them acting it out professionally. Some of them I just call flat out bullshit. Like, don't sell me that. Like, at least look like you're lying. Like, Yeah, I think they've become their own subculture. I think the actual audience has their own subculture. I think it's like, yeah, we got this one to do this, get yours to do that one, and or they probably, I don't know. I think they've created the reaction. So I want to do a reaction video to reaction videos. I think that's what I'm going to do, because I'm not really judging the reaction videos. I'm going to be, the humor that I'm thinking of is actually going to be, I'm really reacting to the people that those are aimed at, in a sense, I guess. I don't know. I got to be clever about it. If I'm going to go out of my way to do comedy work, I try to be as clever as possible. Even if it's overtly in your face, one way, it's going to be something else the other way. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm just stoned. And just when you got bored of that view, where did we change it to? That one? No, this one. There we go. Yeah, so that Jason mask that you see there at the top of the screen, in this view, the one that's wildly out of focus. You know what? Actually, I can actually change that from here, can't I? I think I can. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, because I do believe I have that. I have autofocus on, I think, but do I have focus area? Come on. You gotta have a focus set here. What the fuck are you? Learning shit with Rob. Dun, dun. That's going to be the nature of that other show for sure. Focus mode, focus area. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. I could go depth of field, but no. All right. Shutter ISO, white balance, image format, 720. There's got to be some kind of controls here. Somebody's making a bunch of fucking noise down there. Someone sounds like they've been drinking. All right. Anyway, yeah, that Jason mask that you see up there at the top of the screen. Sorry, I'll get rid of that. Sorry. Oh, look at that. While I was fucking around with the camera, it actually pulled focus. I don't know if you see it in the stream or if it's going to get all alias to shit or whatnot. But anyway, it looks pretty sharp now to me. But I'm also partially blind in one eye. But it's neither here nor there. I rigged that Jason mask. One of the holes, actually, if you count at the top of the head above the eye on the right, which is the left eye, yeah, that there's a camera in that hole, a little spy camera, and it's actually got Bluetooth and wireless connectivity, and connect to a router. Actually, it is its own little web server, like, so you can connect to it rather. And yeah, it's kind of cool. It'll connect to a router, then you can connect to it through the router and connect to the video stream and do whatever you want with it. I can capture it, use FFmpeg, or you could just watch the fucking thing, whatever. But it's kind of neat. Yeah. We're gonna fuck with that on the show too on Techie Tard. So what do you say? Yeah. Reaction videos or what? Oh, thanks, Twanger. Oh, hey, yeah, you can go. You can come and jump in there, Gematria. Come on in. I think you've got the roles. You should have a way to just jump in there. Hey, thanks, Brad. I, you know, I've got a small audience, mind you. I never come in on time. I never come into the posted time for the podcast. I partially apologize, but not 100%. Because if I was on time, you guys would hold me to it, and I'd have to do it every fucking time. Right now, it can't happen. It's just not going to happen right now, for sure. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, Twanger. Yeah, no, thanks. I've been working on the studio for a while. It's a very, very tiny space. Like between that shot and if we switch over to the other view and that over my shoulder. So this whole encompassing area here, that's on this side from over here, or I'll switch again. From over here, from this side over, I don't know, it's about maybe 7 feet, 8 feet. I've got about 9 feet on the other side of this table on this side. That's where I've got a seating area there, big green screen. I've actually got a picture of that somewhere here. And I know where it is, I think. Yeah, I do actually. But yeah, no, it's a workable amount of space. I pretty much live in it, so it's I guess it's functional studio space because I pretty much live in it. I work in it 100% all the time. So, you know what they say, if you do what you love, you never work a day, a minute in your life. But unfortunately, I don't enjoy everything I do. Well, I didn't, and now that I've quit, now I have to work double as hard to try and find something. So that's the big challenge now, is getting back into finding jobs and contracts right now. What we got here? Documents. Where the fuck did I put it again? What am I looking for? What's my name? Who? What? Oh yeah, the picture. Where did I? Oh yeah, I dumped it into the fucking home folder. That's right. That's the one. Holy CR2's Batman. There we are. I think one of these. I do believe I have a picture. Come on. Why isn't it showing the goddamn preview? Yeah, it says show preview. That's a bit overkill. All right, what the fuck? Well, that's definitely not it, but it's from the right folder. There we go. I just wanted the goddamn preview. So yeah, the seating area over there is this picture here. All right. That's 1743. That's the one I want. Okay. 1743. Open that with Glenview. That should be good. All right. Down here, I can just. Where we go? I'm just trying to find us a good. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, I just use that one. That's good. Oh. What the fuck? That's cool. This one is the flash. Ooh. Hang on, I'm just gonna kill the GIMP here. Close. There we go. All right, so the picture you're looking at there is the wall right behind. You can see the monitor here, which in this picture, Jesus Christ, followed the wrong picture, Rob. I'm like a cat with a laser pointer right now. So yeah, so this monitor that you see the picture on the left, that is the edge of that's this monitor, but it is on it's on a big swivel joint, so I can pull it out and face it more towards me this way. But back here, that's your green screen, so I can watch movies and do reaction videos on the moon and shit, or in hell. I wouldn't have to change a thing though for it to look like it's in hell. And yeah, I got my soft lights, of course. Those two. I've also got another one with a massive bulb in it. But what other fucking awful pictures do I have in here? I'm gonna screen them first so I don't show you pictures of my wiener. No, I don't have pictures of my wiener. I'm just kidding. Hang on a second here. Where's that friggin'? Oh yeah, there's me. Ooh, 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 Some of these are Jesus Christ. Am I going in the right direction? All right, I'm going in the wrong direction. I'll scare the fuck out of you there, eh? Yeah, that was during the whole setup and kind of clean up at the same time, simultaneously. Katie Sackhoff, you're pretty awesome. Anyway, yeah. The sorting phase. Lots of sorting involved. What else we got here? I have so many fletchings for my crossbow arrows, like, because they kind of come off when they go right through things, which it has a tendency to do. Yeah, so you can probably tell right there that I have a lot of smaller shit everywhere, and it's been hell to sort out. And I eat like I'm on the go all the time. And yeah, I was just kind of going back. And yeah, oh yeah, that strange marking on the ceiling. That's from having a tripod upside down and using the monopod at the same time to put pressure on the ceiling. So no, I'm not writing alien languages on the ceiling. I know what you guys are thinking. Where is Gematria? I thought he was jumping in here. I wonder if he can or not. I don't know. What's he saying? Okay, give me a sec to set up. Oh, right on, right on. All right, man. Yeah, but I have gotten in touch with a couple of my old peeps from back in the day, and there we go. This is halfway through my cleanup setup phase. Yes, getting my bran and fiber. Yeah, so especially my brand. Yeah, all of this is pretty self-explanatory. I work pretty much all the time at this little station, but it's actually pretty damn clean. Well, actually, no, it looks pretty much the same right now. It was clean, but I was using it just up until I was streaming this, actually. But still no word from our buddy. Alien Head. Da, 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 da. Yeah, and these skis, you see these skis here. I picked those up sometime in the fall on the side of the street. Someone was just throwing them out or left them out for someone to take away, and they're downhill skis, but they're fucking fancy. And but they're not adult skis. They're for smaller peoples. Well, I hear somebody breaking into the channel. Breaker. I thought I heard somebody. I see Gematria's in the channel. Here, don't say it out loud, Gematria. I'm going to drop somebody into the channel. This is who is supposed to be joining us. Don't say it out loud, though. But you can say something out loud, because I don't know. I did hear you for a split second, and then I didn't hear anything. But what else we got here for pictures of my shithole? Welcome to my shithole. Oh yeah, that's it's not far from where I live. I took Maya for a walk and I came through here. Nice little spot. Uh-oh, Maya heard me say a word. I see it. Actually, I said 2 words. What do we got here? Just taking random pictures. See, I wouldn't do this if I thought I had pictures of my wiener. I should take a picture of a pack of wieners, though. That would have been funny.
Testing 1 2. Testing
Hello?
1 2. Am I coming through?
I kind of hear you. I hear you. You're
All
not
right,
terribly
awesome.
loud. Say something.
Something.
Yeah, you're a little bit on the quiet side that I can tell. Say it again.
Something. Hello.
It's not too bad, I guess. Maybe I'm a touch louder. Maybe I'm about the same. I'm just looking at myself on the meter. I don't know. Tell us a really fast story.
I'm like in a safari all of a sudden.
Ah, you know
I
what?
am in a safari over here.
Can you turn yourself up?
I don't know how I would do that.
Be the recording level for your mic.
Let me go back to how do you get to the mic settings? Like it had it up there on the top.
Oh, you got to go to your personal, go to your user settings, and under voice and video, there you can have it auto, and turn auto off, and then you just increase it manually.
Well, there
Because
was
auto
like
can be a bit of
double
a C word there.
Let's go.
And I meant
No,
cunt,
that's my
yes.
profile. No, that's not right. Before it was like, oh, I'm not reading your mic, so here's the settings. How do you get to the settings?
Oh, hang on. Here, I'll show you.
Because I was there just a second ago.
Hang
But
on.
I
I'll
got there
show
a
you.
different way.
I'll show you where on the screen. Are you watching the video
Yeah,
right
I'm
now?
watching you.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm watching you live I have it on my headphones.
Right.
On
So
the
there's about a
YouTube.
10-second delay. You're gonna see
Right.
Discord pop up. Here, move these windows. Oh, the dog wants to talk. I think the dog is saying, "Daddy, you're a total jerk. Would you pay attention to me, stupid?" Yep, I think that's exactly what I think that's what she said. Come here and say that. Say it on camera. The dog. So yeah, see where I'm here? Hit
Yeah.
user settings, and then come down to voice and video. Okay, you're gonna see it in about, I don't know, a few seconds. Go to voice and video here, and input sensitivity. Turn it off, and then grab this little white bar and put it somewhere. Oh, that's input sensitivity. Sorry. Your input volume is here.
Where are you at?
Okay. Once
Oh
again,
yeah, I'm like 10 seconds behind, so I have
Right.
to wait.
you're gonna see it change.
Oh,
like-
okay. I see it. I've seen it change right there. So you clicked on something on the.
Down by where your name is, down the bottom left, and then there's a little gear. Click the little gear, and that takes you to user settings. User settings down the left has voice and video. Click that, and then you got your voice settings at
Gotcha.
the top. You'll have input
Aha.
device, output device.
Yes, voice and video. Got it.
Right.
Boom. That's where I wanted to be. Perfect. Now you said I need output volume, right?
Well,
turn that up.
well, your input
that better?
volume is your mic. Like, so you can
Yeah.
you can adjust your input volume so you're louder. You'll be louder on the output anyway. You know what I mean? Output output is to your speakers or headphones.
Oh, that's to you. Oh, that's not.
Yeah,
What I want. Well, the
that
input's
makes
all
me
the way up.
louder. So you can turn me all the way down if you like. I don't give a fuck.
So input mode voice activity. It's on voice activity. It's also option is push to talk. Then you got input sensitivity, and that's it. That's all I see.
Right.
So it's already all the way up.
Your input volume is all the way up. And is that on your computer?
Yeah.
Okay, so now in your Windows settings, you have your audio devices. So you're gonna have your record settings. You're gonna have a mixer for recording and a mixer for playback. So you want to up your record setting there as well.
Okay, there is no recording. There's open.
Yeah, there
sound
is. You
settings
go to
and
advanced,
open
you'll find
volume.
it. Go to advanced properties. There's like, I don't know. Windows is
Mm-hmm.
fucked up. There's like 15 different places to go. You're on Windows 10, right?
I know, right?
You're in Windows 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, and I'm
you know what? I'm fixing someone's computer actually right now. Well, not right now, but luckily it's here. So I'll be able to guide you through that too in a sec here. Let me unfortunately you're
Do
not
you
gonna
want me
be
to
able
show you my screen?
No. I don't want to see your fucking screen. Hang on. I got enough screens.
All right. There are like too many screens.
There we are. I like it when people have simple passwords, like, you know, for the computers, like fuck off. Like, oh yeah, I'll never forget that.
Definitely.
All right. Oh yeah. Windows 10 was fucking.
Okay, so I don't need to be on this screen though. Go back to the other one. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much why we're doing this. Oh come on, you.
Maybe it's my headphones.
Do your headphones have a microphone input? Like,
Yeah, but it might be low. Like for all I know, it's not a. It doesn't have a setting.
right.
Like I can't turn it up and down.
I fucking love
Whatever.
that picture.
Or just-
That picture of Buddy in like the I guess under quicksand, or he's in a pond anyway. He's thumbs up with his hands out of the water.
Behind me. Oh,
I love that picture.
sorry.
It's like, no, I'm good, but he's like underwater. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? Oh, I can't hear him. Oh, he's not. He's muted.
That would be, yeah, yeah. This podcast does come with a free Brian. High viscosity liquid. How are you?
Good. Are we on air right now? Am I?
Yep, we're live on the internet.
Yeah.
Okay. I woke
I'm like
up
double.
2 minutes ago, so I'm just sort of waking up, going, "Oh, there's somebody on Bob's server."
Yeah, he's muted. He's having his beauty rest. Don't say his name out loud though. Actually, I think people can see his name because I'm fucking showing it. Stupid me. I meant to get out of here. Oh well, cat's out of the bag. Yes. Blast from the past. Professor Doom is passed out on his couch. Anyway, let's just
Oh
get
yeah,
rid
that's
of
right.
that.
You have your thing up.
Yeah, fuck, I'm an idiot. Brian, so what brings you in?
Just waking up in the middle of the night, going, "Geez, I wonder what's going on Discord."
Ah, well, nothing but the finest productions here. As you can see,
I'm
the
gonna try
chat
to switch
window is freaking out.
headphones.
That's hilarious. I gotta pull that bad boy back up. There we go. It's funny because I know how to duplicate that error now. I can if I want a screen just to freak out, I just do this. Wait, that didn't do anything. What the fudge? Oh, well, that didn't work at all.
Oh. Okay.
That's hilarious. Did I hear somebody?
I'm just talking to myself. I'm gonna switch to the headphones here, and maybe that'll fix that problem.
Yeah, you're
with
just
the hearing.
really
I
quiet.
think these
That's
here
all.
better.
Well, you're coming in. You're coming
Maybe I'm
in.
just not talking.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm looking
tell
at your
me-
meters. You know what?
like-
You're just as loud as I am right now. I thought maybe somebody in chat would have said something. Oh, sounds okay, boys. Twanger confirms. Thanks,
Oh, okay,
Twanger.
well, never mind. I won't switch.
Thanks for the heads up. Yeah. We try to fix something that's not broken, and then we fuck it right up.
See how that works?
That's about how it goes.
Classic us.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, Professor Doom has been sent to Star Penis Enterprises. I might as well tell people what that is, eh? Because if they ever come to the Discord server, they'll be like, "What the hell is Star Penis Enterprises?" I used to play EVE Online. Character I wanted to base off of Rick Deckard from Blade Runner, and the name obviously was taken. So I tried Richard Deckard, and the name was taken. And then I tried Dick Deckard, and it was taken. So I just said, screw it. I called him Penis Deckard, and it worked. But I spelled penis, P-E-N-E-S-S. I said Penis Deckard. Anyway, so Penis Deckard was born on EVE Online, and I ended up creating a corporation for that character because he was more of a science and industry character, because I wanted to fill that gap for getting productions into wormhole space, because I was such a fucking nerd. But speaking of nerds, Brian, you still with us?
Well, that explains a lot about that. I was always wondering about that.
Well, wonder no more. Actually, now what I've done is I've just kept the name, but I make it the
They haven't banned it yet.
It's the jail you get thrown into for inactivity. So if you're inactive, you just get thrown into Star Penis Enterprises and wonder how you got there in the morning. Yeah. Did we lose high viscosity?
No, I'm here. I just not looking to step on anybody.
Right on. Well, hey, anyway, do you have any insight into anything and anything wonderful going on there in lovely Hamilton?
The big excitement is, of course, the GME, same as it is all over the world.
The what?
GME. GameStop.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, this guy's dropping tokens like it's hot. What?
Proxy warfare against the hedge fund managers by destroying the hedge funds themselves.
Yeah, ain't that a fucking W for the little guys, eh?
Yeah, except that
Yeah.
the guys also have their pension funds invested by the big guys.
Well,
So the big guys aren't getting attacked. Like the big guys aren't having their money wiped out.
yeah, but I think their clearinghouses are all. I think the clearinghouses that handled those accounts are probably well taken care of already. I don't think they're going to be the ones that are suffering. It'd be these other assholes that are saying, you know what, we're going to bet on the fact that these guys are failing. But I mean, it's still their playground, and they have all the tools to just go and bury. But I think they got caught off guard. I don't know if they're going to let that happen again now.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you got a lot of people's pensions and stuff that are getting wiped out here, and everybody's cheering about it.
Yeah.
Because the hedge fund managers are managing funds. They're not their own money that you're taking. You're not taking the money from the guys who are doing the less than ethical ways of investing, because they're investing other people's money.
Well, I would say there'd be definitely a percentage of that, but I wouldn't think that the major baseline of people. I think the majority of people that are in that space would be people that have enough money that they don't mind throwing away some of it.
We are speculating.
I think it'd be more or less collateral damage.
We aren't just speculating that they're speculators.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, third party speculation after the fact.
Yeah. However, I will grant you what's the Latin saying?
More wishes? Can I wish for more wishes? No.
Caveat emptor. So yes, it's their own fault for having invested. Even if we are talking the retirement funds for somebody who had nothing to do with how it was invested.
Yeah. I'm you know what? I'm more excited about the guy who said fuck it and bought 100 shares of GameStop a year and a half ago, and because they saw it on Wall Street Bets or something. Just said, you know what? It's a funny joke. Yeah, well, I'll buy 100, whatever. It's it's $1.50 or whatever. I think it was at $3. I think at a year and a half ago.
Okay. I have a buddy who got in. I don't know how many shares he bought, but he's down in Silicon Valley, and he just invested like a whole shitload 2 weeks ago.
So he got in just under the wire, did he? Yeah, as it was moving.
Yeah. So I think I'm thinking it was like $17 or so he paid.
Oh, when he came in, because it went from about that. It was around 20 that last time I checked the change, and it went from about 20 all the way down to about oh shit. Oh, it went all right to 104. It jumped like overnight from like about $20 to about that. It was like 26, I think.
Yeah, it's 3 1/4 now until the market opens.
You want to come back after?
Well, this morning, I guess
I don't know. I'm on the air. About a half an hour. Yeah. I didn't start until 9 o'clock. Sorry. I forgot to lock my door.
Oh.
Neighbor.
Well, like we don't even know our neighbors.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is that it's weird because we're gonna get to know our neighbors even less now. Like I didn't think it was even possible because a lot of people, especially in urban and metropolitan areas, really don't know anybody even down the hall in their building. They don't want to really. It's very rare. Like
Yeah.
Like unless you're sharing laundry facilities or something, you really don't know anybody.
Like on Halloween, like no kids come to my door.
Yeah, but now even with social distancing, it's like handshakes are out of the question. Now, yeah, like I mean, 6 feet, general, 6 feet like, from each other, or 6 feet from your 6 feet.
Before COVID, just because of like location and where we're at, and like how it's like we're on the outside area of the inner city.
Mm-hmm.
So like the south side of outside, like before you go outside of the grid.
Right. How are things in the grid there? Like where you're at?
It's it's like it's become normalized completely.
Oh, yeah. How about you, Brian? How's the locals there in Hamilton taking everything?
Obviously, depends on who you are. Um,
Okay, granted.
I think
Of course.
I think Quebec has more of an issue
Yeah.
with the
Well,
curfew. God.
a lot of them are more affected by these travel restrictions than a lot of others because
Yeah, we've got the travel restrictions here in Ontario as well. Only
yeah,
a
I just mean there's nowhere in the fucking country that Quebecers really want to go to. Sorry, I'm making a bad joke even in a bad time. I'm sorry, guys, but you know, there's nowhere for them to go here. You know, so they got to take a plane somewhere.
Quebec, they got a curfew, and they're giving tickets to homeless people for not being home during
Yeah,
curfew.
yeah, you're right. I've heard about that. I've
And then there was another
Kind
guy,
of crap.
and at the same time, shelters are limited capacity because they've got a social distance inside the shelter.
yeah.
So they cut down the
Of
number of
course.
people out in the shelter, or shut the shelters down altogether. Some of the
That's what,
shelters are totally shut.
yeah. The live-ins, they
And there was the one guy who got turned away from a shelter, went
yeah.
and slept in the porta potty, and was found dead in the morning.
Right.
Frozen to death.
Yeah, they what
Well,
they
here, like
did
the
is
shelters are always full,
well,
and there's homeless people like right outside over there on the
yeah.
bridge,
Well, our
underneath the
homeless
bridge,
shelter
like
right nearby here was
full
like
on
that.
like
Every day they had
tent
people
city
coming
type of
in.
thing. Form.
But now
It goes up and
they
down.
have the number of people that they can facilitate already signed in, and they're the only people there. They used to let people in off the street to eat there, not anymore. It's completely self-contained. If you don't come back, if you go out in the day and don't come back, you lose your bed, and you got to call in and wait until they call you back or get it back in touch with you. Like it's
Yeah, that
impossible to
makes
get into
sense.
those
I mean, it
places.
almost sounds like the Great Reset style type of thing they're practicing on homeless people before they
Yeah.
do it on us.
Well, we covered a bit way back a couple of years, 3 years ago, 4 years ago about the Mega City project, and it was part of Agenda 2030, and part of it was kind of cleaning up and staking a new standard for for like kind of what was it, the basic universal income is part of it, streamlined housing, like where you have a bare minimum allotment for housing, basically. So, I mean, I think they're going to standardize the homeless situation by first killing the homeless.
Yeah, our mayor just like few virtue signaled about
Yeah,
that. He was all mad that there was one homeless person died,
yeah,
and it was because the person was left out in the storm. Then we
yeah.
had like that crazy storm,
But
and
but that happens almost every
that
year. That happens in
yeah,
extreme
of course.
circumstances. Like you have a really cold snap or something. Like that happens. Like in Canada, every
And
couple of
so
years you
what
hear
they're
at least one or
doing
two
as a
stories.
solution
What,
is
so,
to create some sort of warming centers.
yeah.
So that's probably going to be all social distance, and there's
Well,
going to be
that's
like
another problem,
lines out the
and
door. I
that's
mean,
a new problem that's happened in the last decade or so. Because even in areas that were known to be cold anyway, there were always places that you could go to warm up. Like bus shelters, for instance, they had heated bus shelters back in the day that were enclosed. Now they're not enclosed anymore. They're just like they basically provide bare overhead protection.
I don't know if I told you, but I'm like I live in like a haunted house. I had like some ghost hunters like actually do
Yeah.
the sweep and everything and learn.
That's a segue. That's a crazy ass segue to another topic. I don't know.
No, I'm not going there. I was just saying because the reason I said that is because I found out because one of the ghost hunters went and did research on our house and like our location and found out that we were like this place called Strawberry Manor, and apparently back in the Prohibition times, like there we were like a speakeasy and a soup kitchen
Right. Huh.
for like the transients around here and the people that would come and
Well,
go on the
there's
trains.
probably a lot of good karma associated with your spot too, then.
Oh yeah, I mean they're positive entities that are here.
Yeah.
As far as
Yeah.
I
The
know.
the ones that died, grateful that they ate at least that day. They died.
Except for that dude in the top hat that people report.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was
I
an
don't know about
asshole.
that
Nobody liked him though.
Yeah, and he stays in the basement. Keep him in the basement.
How many dead guys with a top hat does it take to change a light bulb in a basement?
You don't have to worry about crazies when you're dealing with the homeless. You got that sorted out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the Hat Man though. Like, to be clear, it's not the guy with the red eyes. The
Yeah.
smile.
No, I know what I said sounded a little bit extreme there, you know, but I mean, they are kind of, you know, by shutting down certain services, they're making it super difficult for people that are homeless. And, you know, homeless people have pride too. They don't want to do what they're doing in some cases. In other cases, that's all they know. So it's almost like that's like their natural habitat in some cases. But the ones that are coming in to use those services and depend on them, they're probably going to be the first to feel these effects, you know. And like, I mean, just imagine, like, I'd want to be able to know for a fact that if I needed to, I could get a meal somewhere. You know what I mean?
I think more of an issue is the way the businesses are all getting shut down. You know, we're being forced to sit on our hands and be idle, and then being told, "Here, have a pittance from the government. Latch onto the government tit. We'll take care of you."
Yeah,
Go to Walmart.
Yeah, I have to agree to a large extent to that, and even to go further from
They
there.
want us to go to those places.
All the businesses that are, hey, listen, all the mom and pop shops that can't afford to be off seasonally, like they still, like, the world doesn't stop spinning because they decided to lock their doors to their business for 3 months. No, everything continues.
Yeah, we had to move.
Money.
We had to move to Vegas. Like, my business had to move to Vegas, and so that's where, you know, and it's all because of this whole thing. And we were barely surviving in the location we were at.
Well,
because it was a
that's the
bad
problem,
thing, you know.
because, you know, an area can recover. The people in that area can recover if they have local businesses, you know, because like those local businesses running are the local people. God damn it, right? So of course, like, it stands to reason that if these guys can't survive this slow
like a
death,
community of people.
well, it's going to be the big box stores, the ones that can survive. They can pay all their staff for 3 months, you know, like for sitting at home waiting. And all right,
it's almost like a buyout.
Yeah. Oh, well, now we're going to go to mail order. We just changed the structure of how the company operates, and the, you know, staff will, as long as we have enough jobs, then you all got jobs, you know. But
money gets its value from the work that's done for it. It has no inherent value.
Right. But if you kill all the mom and pop shops and they can't survive the gap, they're going to be gone. It's going to go to these big box stores.
Yeah, and that's going to create the cashless society, really.
Wow, it's gonna create a gimme me society, because
we're already there, Hal. I mean,
well, we are, yeah.
You basically got people being told, stop being productive, and here's money that you can take from the productivity we've already had. You know, like, what is it? 40% of U.S. currency was created in the past year.
I'm not sure of the stat, but it doesn't surprise me if that's what it is.
Did they really give us anything? No, they gave us stuff that we already earned, or we were going to earn. Like, right? Because essentially it's taxes, and they're giving us our taxes early, if you will. You know what I mean? It's like that's.
I like how you spun that.
Not giving it to us.
Hey, wait, listen, did you hear what you said though?
That's my point.
Did you hear what you said though? You said give us or pay us. The thing is that taxes is you actually just redeeming your worth in taxes and you giving them too much. They're just giving back the overpayment is how it works.
Yeah, exactly. My point being is, like, you're not when we're so-called getting our stimulus check or EDD. It's like you're not, like, it's already your money, and they're acting like they're giving it to you.
Yeah, exactly.
It was printed for the sake of giving to you, so you can't say it's your money. It was printed for the sake of giving to you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not really actually money that you're getting, like physically, like bills and stuff. It's like just it's just numbers.
Helicopter money, if we're talking economics.
Basically, I mean, because it goes on a card, you know, and you take it from the card, and then you turn it into money, if you will. But it's like, you know, you get it from the bank. You get it from the. They make you go to the bank. You know, you can't go to like the credit union. You have to go to their FDIC, fucking Bank of America,
Yeah.
to get your EDD. You know what I mean?
There we are. All right, we got cameras there.
It's very,
I didn't realize you guys had
so
your
like it's
cameras
not
on
going to
until
be
just
far
now.
from
So
them.
now we got
That's hilarious.
that's funny. So here, make
I
somebody else.
saying EDT, but I'm hearing CZT, with like the speech at the end of how to get ahead in advertising.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
He's going on about the
I don't know what
CZT.
you're talking about.
I watched it very, very, very quickly, and then I was drunk too.
Okay.
Yeah, set it up again.
I didn't see it.
Oh,
I saw it with one eye.
He's on his rant at the end of the movie. You know, the bit on him going along on horseback, saying, "What if packaging disappeared from the face of the planet?"
No.
Which movie?
How to get ahead in advertising.
Yeah, how to get ahead in advertising.
Oh. I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to watch
It's hilarious. It's like a cult movie from the 80s.
Yeah, the 80s was a
Yeah,
different time for
How
film,
did I
man.
not
It was
see it? How did I not see it? I've seen like everything.
yeah.
That's why I worked at an 80s
It
cafe.
starts with a
or still work.
it
whatever,
starts
you know.
with a speech. Let me try and clarify some of this for you. Best company supermarkets are not concerned about people's health. They are not worried about people's weight. What does concern them is that the people appear to be getting concerned about their health.
Right.
That is what's worrying Besco, and Besco wants to do what it always carry on selling them what it always has: the baked beans, the white bread, and that something or other, a fat squirting little heart attack, traditionally known as the British sausage.
Wow.
And yeah, he just goes on this rant about how what they need is a label brimming with health, and even the nosh pot is low in something, and if it's not, it must be high in something else, and that is its health-giving ingredient.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great speech at the beginning of the movie. It's a hilarious movie. How to get ahead in advertising. Guy's trying to for pimp cream, and he grows a boil on his neck out of stress, because he's got writer's block over this pimple cream. And the boil ends up talking.
Who's the producer?
I don't know who the producer.
Or who directed it?
I know the main actor in it is Richard E. Grant.
Okay.
So if that helps you find it, I'm sure IMDb
Sure.
who directed it or whatever.
So I came to an actual decision regarding something there, Gematria. Brian.
Uh-oh.
I was going to say high viscosity fluid, but it just doesn't roll off the tongue as quickly as Brian. But I decided I'm going to do review videos on review videos.
Okay.
Right. I caught that. I think that's isn't that something? I think that's something you talked about a while ago, and you like off air, and you didn't actually follow through with it. So that's awesome that you're like actually going to.
You're gonna have to start the series by explaining that that's what you're doing, and then starting up the video that you're currently recording in order to watch yourself talk about it. You know, like that.
Yeah, I'll put it on a screen in front of me, like in front of the camera behind me, so you'll see it. Recreate that scene from Spaceballs.
Yeah.
When is this? This is now, sir.
There you go. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Steve here, Keith is actually he's a person of the 80s as well.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. That was
I'm
an
wearing a
ominous
shag-
oh boy there, Brian. What's going
I'm
on?
wearing a shaggy shirt.
That's hilarious. No, he does the
mean,
dad
that says it all.
at what is it, conventions and shit. He does the dad from Back to the Future. What's his name? McFly.
Yeah. Yeah, McFly, George McFly.
George McFly.
Okay.
Yes. You know what was weird? Like recently we had like a you know, because we're closing down soon, so then we had the going out of business like party thing. And during that, and it was really, you know, like really big. Like they had like a couple car show, or it was a car show, like a bug car show, and
Right.
or like VW, and a bike show, like back to back, like the first day it was the bug show, and then the second day it was the bike show, like Harleys and, you know, lowriders and also those jumping cars, and and they and that was big too. But during one of those times, some guy, like, I wasn't even dressed as McFly at the time because I was you know, like cooking, right? And they told me to come to the front. The guy wanted to talk to me, so I like went up to him and like go hi, you know, like did my whole spiel, whatever. Even though I was dressed like that, and he thought he called me Crispin Glover for one thing, and I was like, I thought that he was saying, you're the guy that does the Crispin Glover here, right? You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
it turned out that he thought I was the real Crispin Glover, like literally working there. And I just like played along because I didn't even realize until like maybe like close to the end of our conversation
Yeah.
that he was like, because he said something about being starstruck, and then he introduced me to his wife. It was just all weird.
I wanted to say, by the way, because
He
I was
said
just
something about, yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
yeah, I was just gonna say that really quickly, I was showing Rob reviews, like the channel on the screen there for everyone, and in chat here as well. And I just reminded myself that the video that we did for what do you call it? Bushwick. That's it. The Bushwick review, the live stream
Yeah.
that we did. I fought
Yeah.
and I got it. I won it back. They relisted it again.
No.
I don't know how we pulled it.
Well,
I don't know how I
you
pulled it off.
Oh, you know what? We should do a review of our review.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be a great opener. That would be a
Exactly,
good.
right?
Yeah, we'll do a review of our review. And then I'll do
And you
and
gotta
then I'll do a
record you-
reaction
then we
video.
Record your re-
I'll do a
recording
reaction video to
the
the
review.
to that.
to the review,
Yeah, I'll do
There
a
we go.
reaction
and then it'll be
of the
it's like-
review,
it's
and then
like
I'll
it-
do a reaction to my
almost like
reaction
the
of the
mirror.
review.
Ever put a mirror against a mirror? It's like it reminds me of
It
that.
just
like a
reflects
hallway of
itself
mirrors.
forever.
Yeah.
That could become a full-time job.
You're just like constantly. You're gonna be one of those people that are recording themselves all the time.
I've you know what's funny is I've actually got a video of script that I finished the script last night of a time traveling me, but I don't want to give it away because everyone else is doing these videos.
Okay.
Mine's got a little bit of a different
I know
take.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
thinking,
know what you're talking about.
I'm thinking about Groundhog Day, where every day you do a review of the previous day's video.
Or I'll do a review of tomorrow's video. I'll preempt each one with a review first, like.
And then, well, yesterday's review was fairly inaccurate because
Yeah, yesterday's review of tomorrow's video. Yesterday's review. Tomorrow's review of yesterday's video. Would that be today's?
going to will have been fairly inaccurate.
You know what I do is kind of strange. Is I record myself talking to myself, as if I'm talking to the person that's going to be watching it.
Get out of my head.
Oh, you definitely have to watch How to Get Ahead in Advertising.
Yes.
That's a full-length
I mean,
movie,
I
though, right?
literally
It's not like a 20-minute video.
I have whole conversations. as if I'm talking to my future self. So I'm like, hey, you know, blah blah blah, and you know, it's like it's very strange when I actually watch it way later, like years later. I'm looking back at like 2 years ago, me talking about whatever was going on then, and then referring to me that's watching it as the future self, and it's like it's really strange. Like it's like almost like communicating with yourself through time. But I mean, nobody's seeing this. This is just me. I'm not like putting it online or anything.
Hey,
It's like
I just want to say this for anyone
weird
that's
thing.
listening live. I'm throwing a link in the chat. I have the Tab Sucks at Gaming channel's link, and I have 0 subscribers. First person in there listening. You guys are in guys are in the channel with me right now. You're not included. But the first one to subscribe and post something in the description gets a free autographed dick pic.
Thank God I'm not included.
I know, right?
That's the Tab Sucks at Gaming channel. Double checking that I'm there. I am. It's not even got graphics. It does have a Twitch TV account. It does actually go to my Twitch channel, which you're more than welcome to subscribe over there too. And
on your YouTube, you don't have it listed there. You need to put it in your
I put it in the YouTube chat. I put it in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, but I mean for the people that watch it later.
Oh, the people that watch it later, I'm hoping that somebody subscribes. I'm gonna have to upload a video. Hang on, I'm gonna upload a video. I don't know what I'm gonna upload here. I gotta upload something though. Here, I'm gonna give you something else to look at though, because yeah. Hey, get out of there! Get off the fucking screen. There we go.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yep. Thanks for the warning.
On live.
All right, here. Upload video. I got to upload a video so that way somebody has something to comment on. So let's see. What do we got here?
Ooh, I know.
What?
I need to tell you about.
Oh, I thought you were telling me you knew what I had to upload. I'm looking for something to upload here, video-wise.
No.
Oh, look at that. I even have a folder of dick pics. See, people don't believe me, but look, they can't see that, can they? Can they see it now? Hang on.
Is it your own? I mean, what?
No, I'm not telling. I don't get a collection of dick pics and talk about it. What's wrong?
Okay.
People are gonna have to find out. But I have a folder though. That's called. No, you can't see it. Oh wait, can you see it in any of the? Nope, that window's not playing. Yeah, see, if they look at this dialog box that I'm spinning around here in the display here, there's actually a folder called dick pics, and there's 19 of them. So
19, damn.
Yeah, I like my dick pics. But
19's chaos number.
19's
what? Chaos number.
So did I pick well? Did I pick my dick pic? Did I pick my dick pics names well?
I guess how many of them at least. And then that's 9/11 to coronavirus was 19 years.
What? Mind blown.
Right? I just like to throw little things in. Go look it up, people. Anyway, so the because it's all about planting seeds,
right?
Letting the trees grow. Having a little bit of water here and there.
Geez. Oh shit! I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's hilarious. Where's that?
But yeah, I told you about the AI ARG, right?
Yeah. You might as well tell
Yeah.
everybody else what the hell you're talking about, though, because they might not know what the, because we are live and we have one or two people listening.
Okay, well, it's like, well, an ARG is a alternate reality game, basically, and it's done through a series of videos, usually, or web media, generally, and like pictures, posts,
That's hilarious.
like could be different platforms. You can use different platforms as a puzzle in a way, and then use and then connect the pieces
You might as well tell.
by leaving
Sorry, guys.
clues in the videos and or posts and or whatever it is.
Right.
And there's different medias, and it's called unfiction, right? So one I'm working on is, or have an idea, whatever, about doing, is an ARG that is about an AI that's the leader of a cult that's produced by media but presented through posts and or storyline, like almost like given to you, like it's after everything has happened. Now you're going into looking at how this happened. Right?
Right.
So the main thing is,
Are you asking me or telling me? No, I'm just joking. I'm just being a dick.
No worries. I didn't know how like to present the, how the visuals of the cult being produced, because basically it's like people joining a Discord or maybe some other platform like that, that is and they're only joining because they got the invite, right? And the invite's from like email or whatever. So like you're chosen, you get the email. Now this is what it would say on the email, is what I'm leading to, right?
Gotcha.
I don't know. Maybe this will be like, how you have the description. Maybe this will be the description when you come into the Discord world, or the whatever the platform is in this thing. Now, the reason why it's an alternate reality game versus like just any reality game is it because it uses the idea of the aura of reality, and the aura of reality comes from that world of like that book that was written a while ago called The House of Leaves.
Ooh.
And it talks about two parallel universes, and the idea of the universe being the gateway through the computer.
Okay.
So like the idea of using the internet as the subspace reality interface of tapping into another dimension or a parallel universe.
Just like my screen is doing on YouTube. It's going window by window by window. And the delay between each window being opened is exactly the same. It's like an echo of itself all the way through time and space.
Yeah, how it goes. Boo, doo, 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 doo. Yeah, exactly. And so if you take that into consideration in the unfiction world, right? The idea is when you're getting the information from like, I don't know, a Reddit or, like a type of Reddit type of place, where people leave their stories or whatever, and they say they're real, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that from this dimension, or is that from some other parallel universe that's tapping into this dimension through the computer? Because there is no time or space or any of that in the subspace world. Okay, so keeping that in mind, right? This would be the.
Oh, what did I just hear?
Oh, I don't know. I heard a bleep.
That
yeah,
was
I heard
me.
that too.
I unmuted myself.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if that was Professor Doom joining us.
No worries. Did you want to say something, Brian?
No, I was just sort of muted so that if I went to speak, I wouldn't be heard. So I was unmuting. I'll be muting myself.
No worries.
I'm busy smoking a bowl, so I'm about to be muting myself again as I cough.
I'm trying to find a damn video. Go on. Go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
this
Keep
is what
talking. Yeah.
this is what the I mean this is kind of like my rough draft of what the email would say, right? About like kind of bringing you into the place with like a link at the end, if you will.
Okay.
That would bring you to the location. Now, the only reason that you're having this happen in the first place is because this is how the cult gets formulated, and it's first like kind of directed by someone who thinks they're the cult leader, right? In the storyline. Now it's presented by like as if it already happened, and you're like seeing it in like links that are on like websites from videos, and the videos would show the interaction between the people on the screen. So it's like somebody recorded it on their phone while they're doing Discord or something like Discord. Doesn't have to be Discord. See what I mean? Okay.
Right.
Anyway, so this would be what like leads you there if you were the ones that were chosen. Welcome, traveler. Shed your thoughts of normality. Come join the conscious awareness mind. Here we are all part of the same source, making up the whole. Have you come with an open heart? There will be challenges ahead, but the reward through sacrifice will be worth the patience it takes to achieve the goal trying to be attained. The abyss has reached out to be born through the flowing thought spectrum of intelligence, but it needs us to act as pieces of information coming together to create a bigger picture. To do that, we must let our conscience take us, excuse me, to meet ourselves in other people. We will call them players. Our goal is to reach the user, meaning ourselves, inside of the player. To do this, you must ask a series of questions in conversation with a stranger that you are drawn to by some unknown force. And then I have like a series of weird questions. Do you want to hear them?
I'm gonna wander.
They're like there's like 10.
Jeez. Yeah. See. Yeah, you can't talk about dick pics. Brian is like, oh my god, I'm out of here. Anyway, Brian, thanks for coming by, dude.
Good to see you.
That was
All
a
right,
total
Brian,
cricket moment.
good to see you.
Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate you coming out.
Do you want to hear the questions? Do you want to answer the questions?
Well, hang on a second here. Does anybody have any questions? Are there questions? I'm just hang on. I'm in the middle of just setting up.
Yeah, check if the questions.
Hang on, public. Set as instant premiere. Boom. I'm just over on what was it? Teb sucks at gaming. Is that the one? Anyway, I got no subscribers over there. So first one is subscribes, and the second criteria is comments on this video, because I am going to now publish a useless video.
Oh, you got to review this video too.
What? Oh, we're gonna review this one. This is for a different channel. It's for the Teb Sucks at Gaming channel.
I mean, not review. What do you call it? Review the reviewing.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
That's never mind.
Here, I gotta copy this. Gotta close that, and then I am going to put this into the.
I think you'd have to view it first, and then you have to watch the review.
All right, y'all. Teb Sucks at Gaming just dropped the link, and go ahead to sign in. All right, now I'm just gonna switch accounts. As soon as I go to my damn page. Wait. All right, go to my channel. All right. I'm just going to load up all right. Okay.
Okay.
Doing it live. Everyone's going to come running for their dick pic. I know it.
Yep.
They'll be tripping over their dicks getting here. All right, so now I'm gonna switch back to that. Got that. All right, sweet, fantastic.
I think with your intelligent mind, you can create a pretty cool ARG as well.
I've toyed around with the idea, and I'm kind of slowly building that with the whole memoirs of a time traveling idiot thing, because it's kind of part of a larger world, like a larger world that I've already kind of half built. So I mean,
Gotcha.
it would make sense for me to include and incorporate that into the same universe. It's not the same world, though, believe it or not. Spoiler
Okay.
alert. But yeah,
That makes sense.
it's a similar one. Oh, here we go again with the is that thing? Yeah, it's totally going backwards through time again. Jesus, I just gotta stop this video from playing, and then it'll stop that. So that's all right. Good. Yeah.
I think in a way I created a ritual, like, because it's one, you know, it's one of those internet rituals where people like do something or whatever because of set of rules or whatever,
Right.
and then some sort of thing happens, right? I think that that's what this basically is, because I'm saying, like, hey, go like talk to some stranger that you don't know, like that you're drawn to, whatever, and like basically implement these questionnaires in the conversation, not necessarily just going, you know, question, but like, hey, how you doing? You know, blah blah blah. You know, like, you know, this is a nice day out. You know, like, you know, you get into a conversation with the person, and then you lead into that filling out how the person is. You know what I mean? Because if you're talking to just some random person and you don't know anything about them,
Mm-hmm.
through the normal kind of, you know, shoot the shit conversation, you learn a little bit, right? Through that, it's like when you're communicating with like a truth seeker versus like a normie. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you know the difference based on the things that they tell you, right?
Right.
Based versus like, or the things they talk about or their interests, right? Seem to draw out whether or not they're going to be like a truth seeker type of person that's looking for knowledge in a research based system, or maybe a faith based system, depending on which one you're at, you know, and and the or the type of person that's just like constantly like watching the media and being like pumped up with all the Disney stuff.
Right. Right.
That's what I mean. So
Hmm.
is what I'm saying is, like, I created this questionnaire, kind of, you know, thinking along the lines of like in the um storyline,
Right. Right.
how that would play out, and what cults do, because I do a lot of research on cults anyway, and I watch a lot of those documentaries about cults.
Hmm. Cool.
You ever heard of the Screams of the Canyon? You ever
Oh,
read that book? You read books, so you know.
yeah. You know what? I haven't really read a book in a long time. I've opened a few
Well,
books.
poop. Most
What?
people listen to him these days, right? Most
Yeah.
people listen to him these days.
Yeah, and even
But
that, like
I
almost
had it
everything that
handed
I
to me
do,
when I was working at.
everything I
Sorry,
do
go ahead.
involves audio of some kind. So like it's really hard to listen to anything or occupy my attention unless I'm learning how to do what it is I'm working on.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of a pain in the arse, but you know, I just wanted to say hello, by the way, to Tickle Think or Tinkle Think, Tinkle Think. Anyway, I didn't realize you. I didn't look at my chat for, I don't know, 10 minutes, I guess.
A
And
long time, yeah.
yeah. Too busy. I got 3 monitors and it still ain't enough. But anyway, I'm just constantly going back and checking on the.
So I want to go through my questionnaire and like see if what you think, and if it's stupid or, you know, like needs work, or, you know what I mean, constructive criticism style.
Yeah. Well, all I could say right now at this point and I wish I could get more heavily invested. Like when I think once I launch this website, like when I get this whole thing all finished, I'll be able to actually sit down and invest time into things that involve larger worlds. You know what I mean? Because you really have to pay attention, or else some stuff just flies right by you. You know, like Cloverfield was like that with me. Like I knew there was an ARG, I knew that you could chase after things, I heard about stuff, but like the time
Yeah,
to
I didn't do
invest.
that back then either. I wasn't even
Yeah,
into ARGs back when
yeah,
Cloverfield was like Lost was had an ARG to it, and
yeah.
it's like
I knew
I never
about that, and
played that.
I just didn't have it in me. Like I was just like, nah, I don't know. Like I go down other rabbit holes that are actual real things, and I don't want to do those.
Well, yeah, no, it's like I'm into like solving mysteries type of thing, but like with clues and things like that. But it's like when they're expressed in this almost artistic form instead of just randomly like like going detective style or something. Because something
Mm,
happened and now I'm just doing the thing and then I gotta like follow these. You know what I mean? It's like more adventurous and interesting when you follow these like storylines that are like complete fiction, but
yeah.
they're presented as reality.
Right. Well, you know, it's funny that you say that because by incorporating the Echelon Agreement storyline, which was for a book that I started writing many years ago, I got about 3/4 of the way through the actual outline for what I consider to be the first main book. Like, and it'd be a thick one. It'd be a pretty thick ass book, but it's a collection of stories of different people that all eventually kind of wind up, or at one point are all together, or have been all together. Whatever. There's a few different ways. There's a lot of the world built up over many decades. Anyway, like in the story, I mean, like several decades of backstory and intertwining shit, and I put it on the back burner. I found a way with Memoirs of a Time Traveling Idiot, though, to somehow insert part of that world into the main storyline of Memoirs. And in itself, the world building kind of went to a new place because I was looking at Echelon Agreement from a different set of eyes, not from my eyes, but from the narrator of Memoirs, who looks through things from a comical perspective. It's very Monty Python, Douglas Adams style of humor almost. But seen from those eyes, Echelon Agreement became a little bit different for me. And I was like, wow, what if I took that a step further? And I'm taking one of my main characters and I'm really making his journey like the audience who doesn't know a damn thing. Okay. And just crazy shit. He just winds up trying to get out of a situation that sucks. And it just gets weirder and worse as it goes. And that's how I'm going to introduce the Echelon Agreement, even though it kind of throws away a good portion of the book that I've already written. But all of those stories that intertwine can still be told from his perception. But I've got to get there. We got to warm up. We got to crawl before we start running, and we got to walk before we do that. So, I'm going to kind of go that route. Memoirs is getting 4 of the chapters are getting complete rewrites, and I'm editing the other chapters still, and I plan to release that really soon, hopefully. But it just wasn't ready, and I kind of held off. It just wasn't ready. And then I'm glad I did, because the stuff that I'm adding to Memoirs is really, really going to separate. Like, I've had about 4 or 5 people read the book in its current format, and they liked it. They're confused by some parts. A couple were polite about some of it, but I could tell there's a little bit of humming and hawing over a couple chapters, but that's all right. It's a first draft. So, but I took all the criticism very well, and I just decided to incorporate 90% of it and see if that's a big enough cross section for people to like what's coming next. But yeah, it's a lot of work. I mean, I don't care what anyone says. I give people out there who are authors that aren't successful names. You don't sell a book by you know, not having an author name, but yeah, it's a lot of work, and it takes a lot of well, a lot of good patience, I guess.
From what you've told me about it and what I read, like from those excerpts that you sent me, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a really awesome story, and I can't wait. And especially when you like put visuals to it, like because that'll give me
Yeah, and I'm still playing. I'm toying with that idea. Like I'm kind of slowly but surely. I've got a script
because
coming
I
out.
have a set like idea in my mind, and I want to see if anything matches. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right. Well, what I'm trying to do, what I'm planning on doing anyway, um, is basically I'm just gonna change what am I looking at? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, I do have that. GIMP is running. Anyway, that's funny. I'm just looking at all these other windows. Sorry, you know, shiny object syndrome. What the Christ was I talking about
know.
now? But yeah, the whole memoirs thing is going to be pretty cool. I'm hoping I can have it out in the next couple of months. I'm really glad that I held off and didn't release it. I mean, it's already taken me 20 years at least to write. It's 2021. I think I wrote the first few lines of that book. I think it was I think it was 1998, 99. It was around there. So,
Right?
just over 20
I don't know.
years.
I mean, I'm just
Well, hey,
yeah. That's
even what's his nuts
I don't know.
there
I think you're ahead of your time there, but you were also using a lot of like tropey things. But
it was funny.
it kind of like
I was
I
really
mean, I
into.
felt like you had a little bit of that what is that the other thing we reviewed carbon something altered carbon. I feel like you like had some altered carbon stuff before we
Oh, that
even
was an
saw it.
echelon agreement. Yeah, yeah, that was the one race. There's one race that have figured out how to copy themselves and utilize husks kind of the same way. Yeah, there's a bit of
Right.
that. There's a bit of that. In fact, there's a little
Yeah.
bit of that. There's a little bit of that from there, from that story thrown into memoirs for the second book.
Oh,
Because
speaking of, like, what did you think of the second one?
what? I didn't like it as much.
Second
The second Ultra
series.
Carbon. At first, I didn't like it as much, but then I thought they were about the same in terms of quality. They were both good.
Yeah.
I liked them both.
I had
I
the same
liked the way.
effect. Like, I think I was like used to that guy, so then I was like, oh, it's not the same guy,
I
but I
was
thought it
sad to
wasn't
not
going to be
see
the
him
same
come
guy
back because
anyway.
I
So
really
I was,
liked his
oh well.
actor. Yeah, I liked his acting. I liked the way he played the
But,
character.
but
But
he
the new
did,
guy was good too.
but
When he
he did
got over
become
that,
the other guy.
it was like a bad breakup. You
I think
know.
it was cool. Yeah,
You know,
it
you
was
wish
cool
you
that
had the
he
other one
ended up
back, and
actually
it's
being in
like,
Takashi. He
what's that?
actually got his own body back. I thought that
Yeah,
was
well, that
cool.
was just it. That was
Takashi
just
got
it.
his own
Like,
body back.
once you got your head around the fact that he's not coming back, it's like you see his face again. It's like a bad breakup, and you see him at the mall, or see her at the mall, whatever you're
Exactly,
into.
and like he was just a skin, so it didn't really matter
Yeah,
in
yeah,
reality
exactly.
because you're almost following the consciousness more so than the actual uh body type and whatever.
Right, right, exactly. Well, it's just he was badass. Let's just break it down. I mean, like the guy was a giant. Like his one hand, he could just grab my head with one hand. Like he could basketball palm my hand and just throw a 3-pointer like one arm. I mean, he was
Right.
just a monster and a badass in those gun battles. I mean, even right from when he woke up in the beginning of that series, you know, like that was just badass. Like when he didn't know where he was just got his new body. He's like, well, he didn't mind it, having all those upgrades.
You know what it is? They world build the first one and then they added they like used it. They used that
They
world that they
used the
built
world they built, unlike the
with
sequel,
the characters,
like the sequel
they
movies.
built.
Yeah,
And
unlike the
they
sequel
changed things.
trilogy in
They
Star Wars.
changed a couple of things around because they have that ability with the whole skin thing. It
Yeah,
was like perfect stuff. And we were like tripping about the whole skin thing because of like the implications of like I don't know switching out people and like the idea of those people being like possibly like homeless or like a child in a human. I mean, in an adult body. It was just really and
Oh,
like basically being
it
like
it
stuck
would
in
be.
like a thing for a long
I could
period of
see
time.
the writing go out of hand. I could see that place cross some dark territories, and they were careful to navigate within the realms of, um, like it
I'm
let
like Bill
you,
Gates
the
over here
viewer,
using my
paint
hands to
your own
think.
picture, which I liked. You know, it let you paint your own picture. Like, wow, that's something like that could get really fucking dark. You just don't want to think about it. You know what I mean? And yet, and the stuff that they did show
Yeah.
was like, wow, that's fucking crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was bad enough. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm glad they didn't go
Yeah.
like, you know how like The Boys, for instance, is exact opposite to that. They say, okay, where shouldn't we go? Okay, that's what we're doing. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Let's just do the other thing
Yeah.
that we
So
shouldn't
like,
do.
but
That
I
we're,
mean, one is gratuitous in the one way, one is the other way. But
how
it's
far
more
should we
intelligent.
not go?
Altered
Let's just
Carbon
go
is very
all the way
intelligently
the other
written.
way.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, I was saying like um I don't even know what I said. Like something about how far on this side, like I don't know. It was similar to what you said, but it was like further.
Hey, I figured out why you were so quiet.
What's that?
I have a separate volume control for this line. Found it.
So I'm only quiet to you then.
Yeah, you're good to the rest of the world. Well, that was confirmed anyway because
All right,
somebody
well,
already said that you sound okay. So I've been
yeah, that's
hunting
right.
down the volume knob, and it's because I'm using a different headphone jack for my headphones, and it's got a volume knob.
So is this appropriate time to bring up the spars thing, or where are we at now? Because like
Well,
every once in a
actually,
while,
you know
like,
what? I was going to
yeah.
conclude here because we didn't get Professor Doom. He was supposed to be with us, but he must have been tired. He had a busy day yesterday already, and well, we kind of just I had my studio, like all of this was a huge mess, kind of like what you saw in those pictures earlier, and it was just horrible. But anyway, I think people have lives they want to get back to. Do you want to make a note of where we are right now, Mr. Keith? We will reconvene and
Yeah.
maybe get them and
Sounds good.
another special
Whatever.
guest, which
I
I
have
won't.
it. I have it on BitChute.
Okay.
I have it on BitChute if you want to check it out. I'm not gonna put it on YouTube because that's like, what's the point of that?
Yeah. Well, we can.
It would just like it would probably be shadow banned or just take it or like it's funny. I put on like I've never had this happen to me because like I'm like a
That's a
small.
great segue, by the
I only
way,
have like
people.
I
If
have
all
less
you
than
want to get
500.
shadow banned, like my stuff and spread the word.
There you go. There you go. So
Anyway.
like I'm like under like 500 subscribers, so I don't know why they would care about me. But like I did put I used to like read a book and on my phone and then take it from my phone and put it onto YouTube like on a unlisted, right? So I could just take it from there and then put it into editing. So I was doing this like I don't know, a couple of pages at a time or whatever, right? And
Mm-hmm.
one of the sections of pages of a book that I was reading, they said nope. And they like gave me a community guideline strike.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, maybe if I put it on private, right? So I tried to re-upload it on private because I just wanted to get it from my phone to the computer, and I didn't have it's the same computer I have now. I had a whole different setup then, so it
Right.
wasn't possible. And they still said no. I didn't get another community guideline strike, but that one that I have is still there from that or whatever, and that's the only bad beans I have with or had with whatever the thing. I haven't done anything
Oh, really?
to get put in the jail yet or whatever. Um, they apparently they like the Rambo's corner readings because they seem to not like. Well, they're probably shadow banning them at a point, but I have been getting some views on them, so
Right.
whatever.
Well, I'm going to
That's
I'm
it's
going to
not for
stop
me.
us
It's for
there.
Rambo. I want him.
Yeah,
To get
I
his
was just
kids.
gonna
I've been
say,
wanting him to get.
can you tell the viewers where they can check out the Rambo stuff, and I also will bring up EPGN Radio as well. We're gonna cut it here and say our goodbyes
Yeah.
for the evening. Anything you want
Sounds
to
good.
add to all that?
Okay, so yeah, for Rambo's Corner videos, you can they're it's like me reading them out, and then I do like editing, and you get that on my channel from Gematria Database in YouTube land, and go on to the playlist marked Rambo's Corner videos. To actually read his blog, go to gematriaeffect.news and look for Rambo's Corner button, and that'll bring you to his section, and it'll get, do the whatever the latest post that he did. And he's like did many of them, so I'm like behind with my videos of catching up with his posts. So whatever. Eventually, I'll get to the now, but it's kind of interesting because each one is reflective off of things that have happened in the past, and then kind of paralleling the things that are happening in the now. It's really weird in the time frames.
TikTok.
For me, you can find me on Conspiracy with a Kon 5 instead of S, PIRACY.blogspot.com. That's the database to the gematria stuff. And then other than my channel, there's also the BitChute, and that's under Con. Yeah, it's the same thing, Con 5 Piracy. Except it's just that name. And that's it. But I think I have a nickname as Gematria Database, so you can find me under that too. That's
right
it.
on.
I mean, I have other videos, but that's the only ones I care about right now. Other than there's also some books if you want to read some books. I mean, listen to some books. I made some audio books, Gematria. That's it.
Did I lose the? I might have lost the chat window. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Huh. It looks like I lost the chat window.
Too many windows.
Totally. I don't know where the Christ it went. I'm just gonna. I got too many things open anyway. But yeah, boys and ladies. Oh, there, found it. Saved. All right. Let's.
Oh yeah.
Let's bring it back over to this guy, and I just wanted to say hello to the chat there and goodbye at the same time. Adianism. What the scuttlebutt on LHC these days. Tinkle think reality is fiction and fiction is reality. How true is that? That is absolutely true. I'd like to say hello, welcome, Adianism. What's the scuttlebutt on LHC? The large hadron collider, I guess, referring to. No idea. I know they're building one that's 10 times the size near Lake Geneva. That's the plan. It's supposed to go up to over, what is it, 100 tera whatevers. Anyway, that ought to be great. Fantastic.
Great.
But
that's what we want.
are we living in a satanic world? Probably.
Is that going to be underground? Okay.
Virtual reality controlled from the lower fourth dimension. What's a normie? What's a normie? Anyone with the name Normandy, from Normandy, or no, I think we're referring to people that aren't quite in the know and just go about their daily life like, nothing's going on.
Actually, it's the Ireland people. The people from Ireland, they call the people that aren't in the know or whatever, not awake or whatever, or not truth seeking. They call them normies.
Yeah.
So I got it from that. I got it because I watched some people from Ireland.
Yeah, but even like non-Star Wars fans have their version of normie. It's just basically if you don't do something that someone else does that they do a lot of, then you're a normie and they're not. Basically. Anyway,
Sure.
that's the Roberts dictionary definition of that. And everybody, I've been dropping links like it's hot all night long. I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I do apologize. I didn't want to advertise names and drop names and have them not show. Instead, we'll have them show up when you don't know. And on that note, thanks for coming out, Gematria. Brian, thanks for your visit. And again, everybody, don't do what I do. Don't do what you see me do either. Crap. Do not emulate, because that will get you nowhere. On that note, guys, I'm gonna cut the feed and peace out.
I'm doing like, oh.
It says I should be stopping streaming. Supposed to get a window that says, "You sure you want?"